Colton is probably my favorite student of all time. I think you're going to agree with me if you'll put your hands together and please welcome Mr. Colton Hartill. Colton, come tell us what's going on.
God bless you, Chris. Alright, can everyone just boo for me really fast? Rough crowd. So lately, I've been investigating my afterlife. How? Well, take a note from Disney. I'm doing the Park Hop Pass experience. So basically, 1 week I'll be in Valhalla, battling Vikings, drinking a lot of beer. Then, frolicking through the fields of heaven gracefully, then a little R&R in Shangri-La. But, like most of my best laid plans, it backfired. I maxed out my credit card. And now I'm in debt to a bunch of vengeful gods. Why am I worried? Let me pantomime this for you. Imagine if I was a 7-armed goddess. Fatality. So I'm really stressed about that. Speaking of which, I hate stress balls. They don't quench my thirst of destruction when I'm enraged. I mean, it's like Godzilla walking up to a building and then it magically reappears. Do you anger would be? Oh my god! So I do this. I grab an egg, I crush it, and I let it drain down my arm. And I do this in my kitchen, 2 reasons. 1, it just feels natural, you know what I mean? 2, I do it in front of an open carton of eggs. I make an example of 1 egg. Because if I don't, these eggs will come up against me and will take over the kitchen less than a week. I gotta make an example of 1 egg to keep them all in line. Oh, Dad. I think my dad's a bookie. I constantly borrow money from him, and he always violently wants it back. I borrowed $20 from him last week. He calls me up. Hello, son. So I didn't put the money in my account. Oh, don't worry, Dad, I'll do it today. Good, good. Just get in before 12, son. Why? Because if you don't, I'll tell your mother, and she won't do your laundry for a week. Long story short, I look like I shop at Baby Gap. My friends hate how I tell stories. I skip the most important details and go straight for the punchline. So it's kind of like experimental comedy where it's connect the dots and then you make your own joke. Great example. I once woke up in the trunk of my car in a full suit. Long story short, single mothers are very clingy. Sadly, that's a true story. Or, I once went to grab some ice cream. Long story short, half a pint of my blood's in Tom Hanks. Hey, they like it off stage. Awesome. So I went up to Chris and asked him about it. Oh, hey. He's like, no, don't do this. No, it's stupid, idiotic. No, get it. It makes no sense. Long story short, that's my set. I'm Colton Hartill. Godspeed.